by the world. With that, heavy rains amid monsoons have battered several cities across India.
As monsoon creeps across the peninsula, so does its mayhem.
अगर सफाई नहीं होगी, ये पानी ऐसे रुकता रहेगा।
Delhi, a 25-year-old man drowned in a waterlogged underpass. Faridabad, 2 bank employees lost their lives when their SUV was submerged in a flooded underpass. Maharashtra, a 7-year-old boy was swept away in a flooded drain. And it's not just about 1 year. Year after year, we see the same scenes. Underpass become graveyard. Gutters turn into rivers and citizens pay the price with their lives. Last year alone, nearly 900 people died due to flooding and waterlogging in India. Why does our city flood every year? Why do our gutters overflow like rivers? What is the exact reason behind this?
It becomes a nightmare and repeats itself every year.
And most importantly, who is responsible? Is it the rain or something else? Let's break it down. In India, it barely takes a day of rain and cities start drowning. Roads get flooded, traffic comes to a halt. Trains stop, schools shut, eventually daily life collapses. And every year we point fingers at the rain or at the climate change. But let's be honest, it's not just the rain, it's us. Yes, no doubt climate change is real. We know that global warming driven by human activity is causing more intense and unpredictable rainfall. But that's only half the story. There's one critical issue we rarely talk about. The one we very conveniently ignore, our collapsing drainage system. But how did it get this bad? Look, every city and every building is composed of 2 separate pipelines. One for stormwater, which carries rainwater directly to rivers or lakes, and another for sewage, which carries household waste to sewage treatment plants. But here's what really happens. Buildings maintaining 2 separate drainage systems costs more money. So to cut corners, many builders in cities like Mumbai, Delhi and Bengaluru simply connect sewage lines directly into stormwater drains. But builders don't stop there. They also build shops, residential colonies and even malls right on the top of an open nala and stormwater paths. Now all the garbage like the plastic bags, food waste, even construction debris, they dump straight into the drainage system. The result? All that waste gets stuck inside the drainage system. Plus, since stormwater drains are connected to rivers, this garbage eventually ends up in the rivers too. It clogs them, raises the riverbed and reduces their depth. The rivers have been consistently narrowed. The mouth of the original Meethi River was once several hundred meters wide and is only about 40 meters wide today. BMC reported that 80% of stormwater drains were clogged with plastic waste, which made monsoon flooding even worse. In Mumbai, the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board reported that 80 to 110 metric tons of waste are being dumped into the city drains and water channels daily. Because of this, it blocks the sewage line as well as the stormwater. So when the rains come, where will the water go? It floods back into our streets, our homes and sometimes our lives. Secondly, most Indian cities are still running on outdated drainage systems. These are built decades ago, back when the rainfall was lighter and the population was much smaller. Take Mumbai for example. Its drainage system is over 100 years old and can handle just 25 mm of rain per hour. Today, many monsoon storms bring 4 to 5 times that much rain in a single hour. What's worse? Most of our drain cleaning happens just before monsoon begins, when it's already too late. This seasonal cleaning is nothing but a band-aid on a broken system. So what happens? The system collapses. Streets flood, lives are lost.
So, cities must invest in permeable surface, green roofs and rain gardens to absorb rainwater where it falls, to reduce the burden on drains. Second, make year-round drain maintenance mandatory and not just pre-monsoon cleanups. Finally, stop construction over nalas, wetlands and floodplains. Cities like Chennai and Guwahati have already paid the price for destroying natural drainage routes.
So it's time to demand better planning, stricter waste management and modern drainage solutions.